No way! All right. Having to inform her mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work? Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There are Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
We finally made it.
Yes.
What?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh?
Good.
Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
He's gone! I'm gone! I'm
They're
on!
surrounding us!
Dragon
You
Shell!
can't get out of this!
Inferno Punch!
Illuminate the darkness! Come down! Holy
Inferno Punch!
Hear my call!
Maximum burn! I'm on!
Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
I'm gone!
Do it! Shield! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
This one's not by a long shot. Lunar Arc! Talon Storm!
Annihilation!
Now or never.
Tempest Swirlation!
Glacial Punch!
Ice Strike!
Going in! Punch it left! Lunar Arc! Going in! Going in!
Annihilation! Chinese Supernova!
I'm on a roll now! Look sharp! Talon Hurricane! Look sharp!
Lightning Orb!
Take this!
Here!
This one's mine! That's it! First strike! Glacial!
Wow! Look what I just found.
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way, hell, could really blame you for it if you did. I guess what I'm trying to say is, sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
What?
What's that noise?
Elfin, this is bad! Look at the sky!
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cislodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's vote.
I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated, as if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelagian seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on, we don't have much time.
Where are these Foreland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Little help!
This one's mine!
I'll smash you!
That's it!
Lunar corruption!
This one's mine!
Swallow
By
this!
the power of water! Inferno trophy!
Now in the groove! Swallow this!
Smash to pieces!
Do it! Illuminate frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
Surprise! All thanks to you! Far enough!
Solar Jet! Glacial power!
The enemy wields arcs too.
We'll soon see about that!
That's it!
Do it!
Lock! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Mega Ray! Too slow! This
Eat
one's
this!
mine!
Powered hurricane!
Do it! Shion!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! You were practically a blur. Together with your marksmanship, we make quite the team.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Right here! I got it!
Lightning orb! This one's mine! Dance in the wind!
An asteroid?
That's my cue!
This one's mine!
Shut him down!
Only land! Lightning! Downfall! Here I go!
I'm on it!
This one's mine!
I can carve through armor!
Lightning condemned! Hurricane strike! Too much to handle? Illuminate the dark! Magic is here!
Eagle Eye! I owe you one for that. Sadistic mistake! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa! Elphic!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Here goes it!
Going in!
Illuminate the dark!
Going in! Look sharp! I'm gone!
Illuminate the dark!
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done. Going in! I'm gone!
I'm sorry to see you, Father.
We've all got enough of it.
Yes, ma'am.
Glacier fire!
Field! Taking off at the way!
Sadistic descent! Look sharp! This one's mine! Look sharp!
Raging storm! Select
Fantastic! Great! Amazing!
Shut up, Law! I'm trying to focus!
I was only trying to be nice.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both. What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out. Like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor's what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Danon master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Danon master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Danon techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Don't worry, I've got plenty to...
Super slow down. Tower arcade.
Here's a healing art! First aid! Here's another!
Big flip.
Gemini Aqua!
You made me angry. That was bad.
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
Blah, 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 magic!
Water! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Molotov! No! This one's mine!
Take this.
Go in! Eagle assault!
Light Burst 4!
Radiant Genesis!
I'm even stronger than before.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. Let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation. And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
I never miss. Take that statue wielding art. Now I need everything. Annihilation.
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly. This one's mine. Frozen.
Hammer!
Nicely done.
This one's all thanks to you.
Now, do it.
That's it! Out of ammo!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Raging cascade.
Swallow going in! One more! Lunar Arc!
Photon flash. Back into the fray.
Inferno Crossing! Sadistic Destroy! Ringwell!
Frozen.
Hammer!
We can really make weapons with this?
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other... the realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
I'll do my best! Go in! Hunting left!
You got company. This one's mine.
No chance! Got you! Look sharp! That's it! Lunar Arc! Let me help!
Flying freaks!
Why can't they
Prepare to be sealed! Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Look sharp! Take that! Lunar Arc!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I feel.
Nope, that'd be silly.
Inferno Crossing! Going in! That's it! Glacial Fire! On guard! Plenty left!
Lunar corruption! Lunar blast! Lightning bolt! Thunder fire! I can do this all day!
Lunar Arc! Away!
Radiant pierce!
We are freaking invincible!
Alvin and the others truly are strong.
What about me? Lunar Arc! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa! I'm on it! This one's mine! On guard! Plenty left!
We don't have firearms here on Dana.
I can show you mine.
That would be really awesome, Xion. I'm ready for the next battle.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
I'm on it. Holy glimmer.
Lunar Arc!
Radiant
Strike! Smash to pieces!
I can shatter any steel!
This one's mine! What?
Got fire!
I've got them. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours!
Lunar Arc! Denied!
The enemy will fight too.
We'll soon see about that.
Hey! Blow them away!
Here, let me help. Got you! Look sharp!
First aid.
One more!
Get the glacial spear. And here's the
Going in!
Hard malevolent.
Going in!
Here.
I'm Glacial Fire! Eagle Assault!
Not your blade.
Look sharp! One more! Lunar Arc!
Annihilation.
Inferno Crossing!
Going in.
Take this!
In here. This'll come in handy.
Glacial Fire!
The flame inside me, cured!
Shouldn't have messed with me!
Lunar Arc!
Do it.
Xion!
Go for it.
Prepare to crumble! Any chance we could make the next time a little bit warmer?
Does it look like it comes with a thermostat?
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Olron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
No backing down!
Going in. Here I go. Here goes. I never miss. Charge malevolent. Update. Inferno crossing. Flame blaster. Ready. In here.
Talon Hurricane!
Ready. Flame of fury. Burning fire.
I'll finish you here and now!
Inferno crossing! Ready to go!
We managed to turn the tide.
For now, but things could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right. Better stay alert.
I'm gone! Far enough!
Holy glimmer. Annihilation.
This one's mine. Leave the enemy's arms to me.
No place here!
Going in!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Radiant
Going in!
Go here. Let's get you off
I'll
the
finish you!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
We managed to pull through.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Forgive you. Going in.
No further! Talon Hurricane!
Look shot. Illuminator Holy glimmer.
Lunar Arc!
Holy
Glacial
Red.
Spear!
Yellow Dance! Glacial Fire!
Freeze blast.
I'll finish you here and now!
Look right here! I got you! Lunar Arc!
It was nice while it lasted.
Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
I could do this all day! Take
Take
this!
Lunar Arc!
Hurricane!
Hurricane Fire! Look sharp! Look sharp! Where are you going? Nothing gets by me!
Hurricane! Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.